Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this lovely star granny square. It looks great on its own, but it also works perfectly with my star and moon granny squares to make a cute celestial set. I'll be using an 8-ply or DK yarn, and you'll also need a pair of scissors, a darning needle and a crochet hook. I'm using a 3.5mm or E4 hook. We'll start with a magic ring. Wrap your yarn around your left fingers twice so that it makes a cross on top. Insert your hook under the right thread and pick up the left. Pull this under and then gently take the yarn off your fingers and make a chain to secure your magic ring. Then make 2 more chains. This will act as our first double crochet. Then we'll double crochet into the magic ring. Yarn over your hook and insert it into the ring. Pull through a loop so that there's 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops on your hook. Then you'll want to make 13 more of these double crochets into the ring. Now let's count our stitches. Including the 2 chains you made at the start, there should be a total of 15. Now I'll show you where we'll join. You'll see here is the first proper double crochet that we made, and to the right of this is the chain 3 we made at the start. Find the 3rd chain and insert your hook into this. Pull through the yarn to make a slip stitch. Then tighten up the magic ring by firmly pulling on this tail. Next, we'll make the points of the stars. Start by chaining 5. Now, when we crochet the next bits, we're going to be working into the back of these chains. If you turn these chains over, you'll notice these bumps here. This is what we'll work into next. Insert your hook into the bump of the 2nd chain from the hook. Pull through a loop, then yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook to make a single crochet. Then yarn over and insert your hook into the next bump along and make a half double crochet. Pull through a loop, then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on the hook at once. Then yarn over and insert your hook into the next bump along to make a double crochet. Pull through a loop, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook, then yarn over and pull through the last 2 on the hook. Then yarn over twice on your hook and work into this final bump here right down at the bottom. Make a triple crochet by pulling through a loop, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook, then yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops on the hook, then yarn over and pull through the final 2 loops. Now we have to attach this point of the star. Here is the stitch that we chained up from, and then we'll count over the next 2 stitches and insert your hook into the 3rd stitch along. Pull through a loop to make a slip stitch. Then make 4 more of these points in exactly the same way, and I'll meet you at the end. So here I'm counting across and we'll attach this point to the same stitch we initially chained up from at the start of the round. Trim your yarn off and pull this through the loop on the hook to make a slip knot. Because we're going to be working into this stitch here at the join of the star points, I like to make my slip knot pull slightly to the right so there's still room to get my hook into this stitch. In the next round, we'll be working into the back loops only of these stitches. I like to do this as it creates a neater definition between the star and the background. Find the back loop of the stitch at the very top of the star point. We'll slip stitch into this space. Skip over this next stitch, and in the one after we'll do a half double crochet. In this next one we'll do a double crochet, and in this next one we'll do an extended double crochet. And in these stitches where it joins the circle, we will do a triple crochet. And then up the other side we'll do an extended double, a double crochet, a half double crochet, skip the next stitch, then slip stitch into the top. All of these should be worked into the back loops only. With a slip knot on your hook, insert this into the back loop of this top stitch and pull through a loop to make a slip stitch. Skip over this next one. Then yarn over and make a half double crochet into this stitch here. Into this next stitch we'll do a double crochet. Into this next one we'll do our extended double crochet. Do this by yarning over your hook and inserting it. Pull through a loop, yarn over and then pull through the first loop only on the hook. Then yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through the final 2 loops on your hook. Then yarn over the hook twice and make a triple crochet into the back loop of this stitch at the base. Then we'll work up the other side. Make an extended double crochet in the back loop of this next stitch. In the next one, do a double crochet. And in the next, do a half double crochet. Then skip over this stitch here and do a slip stitch into the back loop of this top stitch. So this here is the slip stitch. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stitches until we get to the next slip stitch. We'll work this same pattern all the way around, and make sure you remember to skip these stitches to either side of the slip stitch at the top. I'll meet you at the end. So here I'm working the last half double crochet, then I'll insert my hook into this first stitch here to the left of the slip knot and make a slip stitch to join. To start the next round you could chain 3, but I like to do an alternate turning double crochet. Do this by pulling a loop on your hook to the height of a double crochet. Hold this loop against the hook with your finger. Wrap the hook counterclockwise around this stem so there's now 2 loops on the hook. Then, still holding on to this loop, insert your hook into the stitch we just slip stitched into. Pull through a loop. There should be 3 on your hook now. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. You can let your finger drop now. Then yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops on the hook. In the next stitch along we'll make our corner. Yarn over your hook twice and make a triple crochet. Then make another triple crochet. Then chain 2. Then make 2 more triple crochets into this same stitch. This is our first corner. Now we'll make the first side. In the next stitch along, make an extended double crochet. Then in the next stitch, do a double crochet. In the next stitch, do another double crochet. And then do a half double crochet. In the next one, do another half double crochet. And in the one after this, do another half double crochet. Then do a double crochet. Then another double crochet in the next stitch. And then do an extended double crochet in this stitch here. Following the triple crochets in the corner, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stitches. And then in the next one, we'll make your next corner. Do 2 triple crochets, chain 2 and then 2 more triple crochets into the same space. Then continue working in this pattern all the way around and I'll meet you at the end. Here I am at the end of the round. After these corner triples, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll do one here for 8 and 9 stitches. Make the last double crochet. Then find the top of the alternate turning double crochet we made. This looks a little different from a double crochet. Just look for the 2 strands that make up a V shape at the top of the stitch. Then slip stitch into this space. If you want to do another round of the background, then make another alternate turning double crochet. After this, you'll double crochet into the next 2 stitches. Then you'll be at the corner. To make the corner, do 2 double crochets, then chain 2, then another 2 double crochets into the corner space. Then we'll continue making double crochets along the side. Make sure you don't miss this first one at the top of this stitch here. It can sometimes be a bit tricky to see after making your corner. Here we have the 2 double crochets of the corner, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stitches before our next corner. Continue this pattern all the way around and I'll meet you at the end. Here I'm making my last double crochet and then joining it with a slip stitch to the top of that alternate turning double crochet we did at the start of the round. Then flip your square over and thread the end of the magic ring's tail onto your darning needle. Make sure the magic ring is firmly closed. Then insert the needle under a few stitches and feed it back through the loop that it's created. Pull this tight. Repeat again to secure. Then feed the yarn under some stitches before trimming off at the end. The other tails in this square have all been tied off, so you just need to weave them in and trim. And there is our beautiful star granny square. If you want to make the moon and sun squares too, please subscribe and check out those tutorials as well. Have fun and happy crafting!